everybody, this week's Ask Kristen is coming to you live from howstuffworks.com, the office, which means that this shark is going to be answering all of your questions. Thanks to everybody who commented on last week's Ask Kristen video all about consent and saying no to sex in long-term relationships. Anna Banana, for instance, Anna Banana. I like that username. As far as turning down sex in a committed relationship, I think it's helpful to also at least loosely set a future time that you would most likely be down after politely explaining that you're not up to it at the moment. Like, babe, so sorry, I'm not up for it right now, but I'm wide open tomorrow afternoon. The winks were all mine. It also seems like a lot of commenters had women's body hair and specifically pubic hair on the brain, which is what I want to tackle in this week's Ask Kristen. Big Ed 1013 wants to know, I think you should do a video on why women shave their vaginal areas. I, a full-grown man, do not like this trend. I prefer a natural look. Also, do women prefer a man to shave that area? Mike Lanthorus asks, I know it's a bit difficult to find info on this, but can you take a look at historical trends in pubic hair? Zarko Tchaikovsky wants to know, hey Kristen, can you do a video on body hair? Finally, we have Ivana Radajevic who says, I feel like body hair is my worst enemy. I have it everywhere, literally. I would like to hear something about women's body hair and why it is not acceptable. I did a video about this with Professor Boyfriend a while back about women shaving their underarm hair, so somewhere on this screen you can click to watch that video now. When all of a sudden did women start waxing or removing their pubic hair? And the knee-jerk answer to this is that it is porn. If you look at Playboy magazines and the centerfolds in there, in the 80s you'll see that women's pubic hair is neatly trimmed but pretty much intact. In the 90s, it mysteriously starts to do this disappearing act. In the 21st century, huzzah women! It's like a Barbie. There is nothing down there. It's not just porn to blame for the now more common habit of women waxing or shaving or depilating in one way or another their pubic region. According to a 2002 study published in the Journal of Communication Inquiry, it actually was the 1870s when this preoccupation with something called hypertrichosis, or the idea of excessive hair, particularly on females, began to grab the attention of all of these American dermatologists and then trickle out to the American public. From the period of 1915 to 1945, you have this intensive messaging to the American female public, particularly the white American female public, telling them that in order to be feminine, attractive, stylish, they needed to be as hairless as possible. This is when you have the rise of women starting to shave their underarms because they had sleeveless dresses that were coming into vogue. Women starting to shave their legs because hemlines were shortening. During World War II, some women would get what were called back alley X-ray epilation treatments. Think about electrolysis today, except with really old technology and in a back alley kind of setting. If you look at studies of why women remove their hair, sexiness actually isn't the number one thing we're going for. It's more this idea of cleanliness. And I can go on and on and on about more of these finer points of the history of women's hair removal because today it's something that we take so much for granted. It's fascinating to look back in time and see just how long we've been sold these ideas that particularly as women, our body hair is not at all feminine and is something that should be taken off in order for us to be clean and appropriate and pretty. So if you want more videos like that, let me know. I can totally do them. If there's a specific type of body hair that you're interested in me zeroing in on, male or female, and let me know what you think about this whole women's pubic hair removal thing. Do you think it's awful? Do you think it's fine? Do you think it's sexy? Do you think it's not? Let me know as always, and let me know your questions as well so I can give you some answers.